All right, hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Amazing Guitars Friday, and here I am with Jim, and he's going to show us a little bit about his Ovation guitar. And I've learned a little bit about Ovation. They're on the upswing. They're coming back, and they're making some great stuff. And they were recently purchased by DW Drum Workshop, which is out in Oxnard, California. Mm-hmm. And they opened up the factory again in Connecticut. That's where it is, in Hartford, I think.
Yeah.
So they're making high-end guitars again, really great stuff to check out. But I also wanted to just have Jim tell us a little bit about his guitar. Do you remember, I think it was called Lyra Accord. Do you remember about the history of Charles Kaman?
Yes.
So he
started out making helicopter parts.
Sikorsky,
working
right.
for Sikorsky, and did a lot of composite work, and that's how he came up with the plastic that's on the back of these. This is not your basic plastic. It's somewhat durable. It would still melt, but it's pretty solid, and it can withstand a whole lot of abuse.
Yeah.
You can bang it around. You don't have to worry about getting belt buckle scratches on the back of it.
Nice.
Or messing up the finish. So overall, the guitar should stay in pretty good looking state, unless you just totally abuse it. But they're made to be durable road guitars.
And I think I read too that part of that was for the resonance, because he wanted to have something that could hold that, I guess, the pickup, and would get a better resonation than the Martin guitar that he had hanging on his wall.
Definitely, the original Ovations were deep bowl guitars, almost deeper than a standard flat box guitar, and it was like a little concert hall inside the guitar. The way that the sound was shaped to where it projected out of the sound hole, really, those were loud guitars. For an acoustic, they were very loud. But they also put a lot of emphasis on the electronics that they put in there, and thus they could make guitars that were shallow and didn't have the actual depth that, like this was a shallow guitar.
Yeah, I can see that.
So it doesn't have a whole lot of volume when you play it. It's meant to be played electric.
Right, but it sounds great still. Acoustic. The other things I noticed that I think he did start out with a slim line, too, for the neck, so that some of the guys like Glenn Campbell and
they've also done a lot of acoustic. I mean, a lot of electric only type guitars.
Oh yeah, I remember.
But I don't see where Ovation has much to do with that, because that's just a piece of wood.
Right.
They just put their name on that. But their true hardcore fans love their acoustic guitars. They've been around for a long time. It's a niche audience,
right,
of people that play these, because once you start playing them, you get hooked on them.
Right.
It's like a cult following.
They were huge in the late 70s. Well, actually, the first one I think was Prepared for NAMM in the 1960s. I think that's where it really kicked off. Then Glenn Campbell came along. Other guys like Al Di Meola. I know there's a bunch of people. Now it's Melissa Etheridge.
Right.
She's the latest one to endorse their guitar. And then they went into a little bit of a lull, I guess, maybe in the 90s, early 2000s, and I think they're back now. So that's why we're doing this show today. Because Ovation is back. And can you tell us a little bit about when you got this guitar and why you love this guitar?
I got this as just one of my backup guitars. I've got several Ovations, but they are incredibly durable. They withstand hot and cold temperatures very well, and they sound great plugged in. I can't compare it to anything other than when it's plugged in, you're going to deal with the sound path anyway.
Right.
So they're the kind of guitar you can spend a few $100s on, get a good, decent guitar. They're not top of the line, but they're not junk either.
Well, I have maybe some advice. I don't know, but I know Deke Dickerson. I read his book, Strat in the Attic, and he talked about once things become sort of deemed vintage and important, people go out and they grab them. Yeah. So if Ovation is on the upswing, there's a possibility that this is the time to go get a guitar.
Could be.
They may not be the $200 or $300 anymore.
No,
we'll see.
No, they've got new electronics, and they've got new types of materials that they're using.
Right.
They're always trying to make it even better. I mean, they make Adamus, also with the same company, makes a complete composite guitar. Even the neck, everything is no wood at all. And so they're experimenting.
You talked about leaving that in your car, or
you can do that.
You love the guitar because it's been great for gigs and for touring. And
it's great for a working musician.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's especially a great studio guitar, but it's great for a working musician.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it, and it plays well, fits well against your body. because it's a slim line, but you still get an acoustic sound out of it, and you can still kind of shred some electric tunes on it too.
Right, and I'm sure that this new stuff coming out, there are going to be probably studio quality guitars. I would imagine. I don't know. We have to look at those. Yeah, the ones that they're making now.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they come out with.
Yeah.
I'll have to wait for the next NAMM show. But the Ovations, I can't speak highly enough of them. They're durable, but like you said, they're young. They're maybe 50 years old as a company itself, but not mainstream. But since the 70s, and I highly endorse them.
Oh, nice. All right.
Endorse them. I think
Good.
it's a great beginner guitar, and also gets people to an intermediate level without having to put a whole lot of worry into it.
Right.
You know, you don't have to carry it around like it's a $5,000 temperature sensitive guitar.
You mentioned something on a video that you saw about they put it into an oven, or
They do. They put them in ovens and freezers and humidity chambers to quality control and to see what the guitar can handle, and they come out like a champ every time. You know, I would be a little bit afraid to put an all wood guitar into a freezer.
right.
Much less leave it in my car. But I mean, I'm not going to do that anyway. But if you had to, you could leave your guitar in the car.
Right.
You know, wouldn't want to, but
Excellent. So this is a great choice or addition to somebody's fleet of guitars if they want to add something just
affordable. Yeah, for now. For now,
Yeah.
might not be for long.
We'll see.
They were making them in Asia for a long time, and they still do. But they're handcrafted guitars out of Hartford, Connecticut, are the gold standard.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
So-
And I'll see if I can get a hold of one. Everybody, we'll review that in another show. But
Sounds good.
could you play us a little bit on the way out? Nice, good job. Well, thanks for joining us today. And
You see, these guitars did not pass the mustard with most rock bands because they can't break them.
oh,
So when they're slinging them around and slapping them against their amps, they won't break.
that's
So
funny.
it doesn't fit their style. They need something cheaper like Gibsons and Fenders and things like that will break,
All right,
but these won't.
good. Oh, earlier you were singing a song. Can you sing us on the way out? Maybe sing one of your compositions one of your beach songs.
Okay.
Yeah, sing us.
Well, she loves you even more at the beach. I love you more at the beach. Well, I love you in the summer sun. I love you more than honey bun. I love you like the fuzz on a peach. Girl, I love you even more at the beach. I love you more at the beach. At the beach.
Nice.
There you go.
Excellent. Thanks. Perfect.
Wonderful.
All right. Have a good Friday, everybody. We'll see you next week.